The thing I love most about being a realtor is definitely the interactions with so many different people. This isn't just a job that, I did because my other career didn't work out or just because I wanted to be in sales. I always wanted to be in real estate. Hi, my name is Brittany Penny and I'm originally from a small town called Terranceville on the 𝙆𝙤𝙤 Peninsula, but I did grow up in Mount Pearl. I always wanted to be a realtor. Real estate is definitely something that I'm passionate about, and it's like I always had an entrepreneurial spirit and I always wanted to work for myself, always loved the thought of homes, so real estate was always the plan. Something personal about me would be that I am a mom of two and that I've actually been with my husband since I was 15 years old. So this will be our 20th year together and our 10th year married. For sellers, my biggest piece of advice right now is to not wait. Right now the market is fabulous. We are seeing record high prices. And usually what you do here is that people regret not selling when the market is hot and waiting, thinking that it will just keep getting better. We have no way to determine that. So if selling is on the list to do within the next, 6 to 12 months, don't wait, do it now. If I wasn't doing real estate, I would definitely still be in business. I don't know what that business would be. It might be 3 or 4 businesses, but I'm definitely an entrepreneur at heart. One thing on my bucket list that I would love to do is Europe. I do travel a lot, but we definitely like to travel, south, and that's pretty much what we do. It's easy with kids and stuff like that. I would love to do Africa. I would love to do safari. The most memorable home that I've ever sold, the one that sticks out to me the most, was actually only a few years ago. I went to this market evaluation. I had allotted, an hour, which is typically plenty of time to go evaluate the home and have a conversation with the homeowner. And when I got to the house, the lady offered me a cup of tea, and it was the end of the day. I probably had 3 cups by now, so I was like, no, I'm okay. So I went through the home and did what I had to do. And then of course I asked the question, what's your plan in this market? She filled up and said, well, my husband passed away and this is our home that we have lived in, pretty much our entire, married lives. We never had children and he was all I had, and the house is too much for me. I could feel the nervousness in her voice, and so in that moment I said, you know what? I would love that cup of tea. And I looked at my watch and I was like, I only have 15 minutes left. I was 45 minutes into the appointment. And I could just tell that she really needed a little bit of extra support. She needed to know that she could trust me. And I sat down, I had tea. She talked about her husband. She lit up. She showed me pictures of him. She talked about, I can still remember her saying, that was his chair. And I just felt like, and this is why I love my job, because it's so much more than selling a house. It is about building relationships. It's about building trust. It's about helping people, through good and bad times. That day I ended up staying there for 2.5 hours. And I left and I sat in my car and I cried. And all I could think about was, if this was my mom and my dad was passed, or vice versa, I would just want someone there to take care of her and to make sure that they were looking out for her best interests. I actually am getting a little emotional now. I just feel like happy that she found me and that I know I'm going to look out for her and make sure that this is the easiest process for her. And in the end, you know what, I still text her to check in. And that's definitely the transaction that sticks out to me. One piece of advice that I would give my younger self: to breathe and focus on the present and not so much the future. I always see the quote that says, at one time in your life, you were dreaming about the life that you have now. And that is a quote that I live by, that you need to really enjoy the present. My name is Brittany Penny. I'm co-owner at 3% Realty and one of the team leads at Team Penny Properties. And if you're looking to buy or sell, reach out. I would love to help.